What's up, you guys? This is Rob from The Gay Guy Plays, and today on the Daily Grind, we've got a little bit of housekeeping to do, as the Prime Vault has been unsealed, and we currently have the Baylor Fomorian event going on, which has the opportunity to drop Imperator Vandal parts. Alright, so as you can see, I have knocked out face cam so you can get a good look at everything in its shining, shimmering, gilded glory. So with this Prime Vault, both Rhino and Meg have been unsealed from the vaults, including Ankyros Prime, Boltor Prime, Docker Prime, and Boar Prime. However, the big thing about these Prime Vaults that kind of everybody always clamors for is what's going on with all of the accessories. So I thought I would go ahead and show that to you. Now, I know that everybody is really excited over the Mag Prime one because it includes the Mag Prime armor. Now, of course, it does cost $39.99 US dollars, but if that's something that, you know, appeals to you, definitely make sure you go ahead and pick that up. So that'll get you Mag, Docker Prime, Boar Prime, a Distiller, the icon-y things, I don't know what to call them. Are they're glyphs? Are they, I don't know, the things. And then, of course, most importantly, the Targis Prime. Now, we'll go ahead and move over to Rhino, as you can see. And the thing about Rhino, I believe, and I correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that I have never had relics for him ever. Like, every time I searched for relics for him in my, like, inventory, I was like, oh, nothing's coming up. So I don't know if maybe he missed the relic train or what happened with that. But I know for a fact that he is extremely pricey in the market, so whether you are a collector or you're a trader, this is actually a really good, you know, thing to consider either farming up or picking up for yourself. So he comes with Ankyros Prime, he comes with Boltor Prime, a Distiller, and the Nasaru Prime Sayandana. Now, as you guys know, I am not the biggest fan of the Nasaru. It looks kind of like a wet tongue to me, but you know what? You do you. If you are a collector and you want to make sure that you have all of the accessories available, go ahead and pick that up. Now, of course, those two previous packs come with 400 platinum in addition to all of that goodness. So each of those on their own would be 80 bucks-ish. And then, of course, for $60, you can get both packs. You get more than double the platinum that you get, right? Yeah, that's about right. And you also get all of the accessories that come along with it. And it's, I think, you know what, listen, if you don't have this available, I would suggest picking it up. At least the Mag one if you don't have your Targis Prime. Otherwise, you know, you can go ahead and farm all of the relics in game. They're great to have for like when they get revolted in about a little bit over 30 days. It's like 34 days right now and like some change. So at the very least, get to farming, start getting those syndicate relic packs. I hope you have some medallions. You can go ahead and cash those in as well to get as many relics as you possibly can to go ahead and farm this up. It's a great opportunity to kind of like future guard your accounts. Future guard, that's a thing. You know, it's kind of like making sure that you have all this shit just in case you need it for the future, whether it's for sale so that you can get more platinum or whatever. And I know that due to the recent events, you guys are probably all curious about the drop rate percentages, but DE has actually listed all of that for you. They are double, triple checking it, and they said that if they notice anything strange or wrong, they will make sure to go back and edit it. But the most interesting part of all of this is actually down here at the bottom, which will actually give you the drop rates for refined relics. So I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to the patch notes in the description box below, just in case you want to see all of those percentages for yourself. Now, switching over to the Fomorian event, if you guys are new to this, be aware that this is an Arcwing mission. The Lotus should have sent you this specific blueprint in your emails, and you can craft the Fomorian disruptors using nanospores, cryotic, and omega isotope. Keep that in mind. After it's crafted, you're going to want to go ahead and equip this in your gear slot in order to participate in the event. Now, for those of you curious, omega isotopes drop off of any planet where a Baylor Fomorian is near. So personally, I actually went and farmed it off of Outer Terminus because I felt like farming Corpus, and I got myself a pretty good chunk. If you really kind of want to farm up a whole bunch and not really have to think about it, just grab yourself a Necros and enjoy yourself. Now, this event is super easy, and I don't know what it is about it. I just absolutely love it. It's really simple. All you're really gonna do is basically rush the Fomorian, and there are going to be little things that try to stop you along the way. I like to kind of pop off one of those real quick, just in case anybody's getting attacked and whatnot. But what you will notice is occasionally, it's alright, let him shoot me, I'm getting energy from it. There will be these nets that come up. I'm going to see if I can actually get caught in a net or if the team's already pretty much disabled them. But basically what happens is there are these Zeppelins that will catch you in a big red net, and all you have to do is basically destroy the Zeppelin, and it will let you out of the net. Now, as you can see here, there are two kind of caps and covers on each side, and these will lower the shields of the Baelor Fomorian. So you'll actually see there's like a little bit of a shield that was guarding this area right over here. So all you got to do, see, there's the shield that's currently up. I need to go to the other side, and I need to go ahead and pop that shield thingamabobber. I don't know what the names for these things are, you know, if I'm going to be honest with you. I don't tend to know the names of what these things are. But we're going to go ahead and break through that anyway. And just note, one of the big things to keep in mind is as you get closer to the ship, what's actually going to end up happening is you're no longer going to be able to use your abilities. So what I'm going to see if I can actually do is I can see if I can try to activate this earlier. Nope, I still got the buff though. I've still got the buff from the Amnesia. Uh-oh, we've got somebody that's downed over there. And it looks like they're probably going to die. Cool. So what you want to do at this point is you want to hang out in here, and you want to wait for the rest of your team to arrive. Now, if you see these little things right here, the Fomorian core nodes, you want to go ahead and take those down as soon as you get a chance. So as soon as someone decides they want to, everybody has to be close enough in order to use your, oh my god, where's my gear button? Oh no. My gear button is in a this is causing me to rotate. I have bound the wrong thing. Well, somebody used the gear, so that's what that is. I did not know. I was using the wrong button. But basically what you want to do is you want to destroy all those little nodes because it'll actually allow you to do more damage to the core. So as you're striking the core, just kind of keep an eye out for these node things. Take those down. Clearly, you're going to be striking at them from multiple sides. If you want to, you can actually melee it, but I don't really know how effective that is. I've just always shot at it. My favorite weapon for this is actually the sniper. Now, after you see that big red flash that comes from the system, all you want to do is get your butt out, and as you can see in the top corner, there's a circle that fills up because you need to reach 350 meters from the Fomorian ship. So as you can see, I won't say that that was anywhere near a good run, mainly because people were dying and I was rotating myself like a crazy person, and that just made me sick. But basically, that's all you really have to do for this mission, and it's really, really easy. And at the end of it, you have a chance to get yourself a, what is it called? A, what is it called? A Imperator Vandal part. I've actually gotten 2 parts already, and I've only ran it 3 times. So I haven't looked at the drop rate tables myself. I've got 2 different parts, by the way. So I don't know whether that's just good luck, if RNG is on my side, not that I really need it. But as you can see, even there, on a run that I wouldn't necessarily kind of categorize as the greatest, we did 1.5 million points of damage to the Baelor Fomorian, and that gives you the rewards, which are going to be the Orokin Catalyst and credits. So boom, there you go. Event is easy peasy. You can farm up those isotopes pretty quickly. I mean, I got like, I think 36 in one mission, so not hard to get it all. Now, for those of you curious, DE has also published the drop rates of all of the Imperator Vandal pieces, and I'll go ahead and leave that in the description box as well. Now, as for the Imperator Vandal itself, it's got a boost to its critical chance, a boost to its magazine, and a boost to its status chance. It also, and I mean, I can kind of confirm this, but it's weird, like, I'm not the greatest at this, but it does also happen to have a hidden effect in its upgrade. So its fire rate is, you know, what it is. However, it does seem to have this kind of spool up from that fire rate into a higher fire rate. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it actually spools up to be a little bit faster than what the fire rate would communicate out to you guys. Now, the Imperator Vandal I actually think is a fantastic weapon. Even though in Arcwing it looks like it's firing off projectiles, it really is a hit scan weapon, so you can get pretty gosh darn accurate with this at long ranges. I do not believe that there is any kind of fall off to the damage whatsoever, so you're still going to have that consistent damage. The only thing that I do have to say is that Arcwing weapon mods are kind of a bore. They really, so far the Arcwing weapon mods haven't really done anything to make any of the weapons extremely exciting. You know what I mean? There's just no kind of like, ooh, look, I can push this past 100% crit chance. Ooh, look, I can get like this insane crazy effect out of it. We have like things like dual rounds, which I am going to end up slotting in eventually after I get enough forma into this thing, with like 30% multi-shot. Like we've got like mods for our primaries that do like 90%. We've got secondaries that have 2 multi-shot things attached to them. So a lot of these kind of like statistical buffs, like 45 fire rate, it just feels a little like, so even though it is a great weapon, and you know, I mean, we don't really have anything that's too crazy scaling in Arcwing to really worry about pushing our weapons to a crazy limit or anything, but it also kind of makes the weapons feel a little like blander. Like, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But Imperator Vandal is super cool, and as you can see right here, I'm actually using the Tekelu skin on it, which makes it look pretty freaking badass. Without it though, I do believe it's untintable. It suffers the whole Vandal issue, but the Tekelu skin makes it look gorgeous. So that pretty much does it for a bit of housekeeping. There are tons of other things that are going on with TennoCon. As you guys know, there's also the Frost Prime with Prime that is going to be coming very soon, and also affiliate sub buttons, so I'm just putting that out there into the universe, you know, like Frost Prime with Prime, affiliate sub buttons. Maybe you might want to come and visit me on my streams. I stream Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and at Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So just putting that out there into the universe, just letting you know. But yeah, so I will give you a first-hand the first-hand experience of me doing the kind of like Frost Prime with Prime thing, because I do have an Amazon Prime account, so I guess I'm gonna link that. I don't know how any of that works. We'll fucking figure it out. I don't know. Regardless, that about does it for today's episode. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.